Yo, what's going on at the fight? Well, this your boy Money back with another one, fam. This one here is on two big dogs in this fight game. We have Floyd, Kid Austin Schofield, the undefeated, turning himself into a top contender. He was a prospect, turning himself into a top contender after knocking out Tevin Farmer in one round. His name is buzzing. Then we had that killer, that gorilla from Baltimore, Gervonta Tank Davis, the undefeated three-division world champion, a pound-for-pound fighter, arguably the face of boxing outside of Canelo Alvarez, the youngest man that's pulling in that money and got all these other young fighters chasing after him to get a fight so they can get what, ladies and gentlemen? So they can get some of that money on. Say it with me. These other fighters are chasing after Tank because they want some of that money on. They want to go on pay-per-view. They want to get their biggest paydays. We go see it like my Baltimore brothers and Baltimore sisters. They want to go on pay-per-view, right? Not you, the view. They want to go on pay-per-view, right? They get some of that money on. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis is blasting these fake YouTube content creators, boxing content creators, for put Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield on his fucking level. To even say Floyd Schofield can grace the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis and have a shot against Tank is blasphemy. Blasphemy. Shouts out to Floyd Schofield going out there doing what he did to Tevin Farmer, who was a friend of mine. Tevin is my guy, right? Rock with Tev heavily. Interviewed Tev when he became a world champion. He's a solid individual. But Floyd Schofield, he went out there and did what he did to Tev in the first round. And now a lot of people are on Floyd Schofield nuts. They weren't even rocking with Floyd Schofield at first. But now all of a sudden, they big Floyd Schofield fans, which is weird to me. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying Floyd shouldn't deserve fans and people, giving him his praise and his just due. But to start acting like y'all are really fans of Floyd Schofield now and putting out there that he can go out there and knock out Gervonta Tank Davis, like, stop the bullshit all the way. You feel me? Floyd still got work to put in before he can be on this man level. Because y'all know it's levels to this ish. It's real levels. Nobody was screaming Gervonta Tank Davis and Floyd Schofield. Everybody screaming Gervonta Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson, a big dog at the 135-pound division, a world champion. They were screaming Gervonta Tank Davis versus Keyshawn Davis, a man who became a world champion at 135 and ended up losing the title and fucking up the bag. But Floyd Schofield is up and coming. Now, Tank is letting y'all know, man, I done seen everything, brother. I done fought fighters that's better than young Floyd. Better. But y'all gonna say he deserved to grace the ring with me right now? Are y'all insane or are y'all insane? Are y'all sick or are y'all sick? You feel me? Now, we all know Tank got the rematch coming up with Lamar Roach, right? He want to get Lamar Roach up out the way before he start thinking about anything else. You understand? Especially about young Floyd. Floyd, he's in the WBA now. Look like he's number one in the WBA, if I'm not mistaken. Putting himself in a position to fight for a world title. And I'm not mad at young Floyd. Talk your itch, young man. Rumble, young man, rumble. Right? You got to put your names up there with the best out there so you can get some recognition. After did what you did to Tevin Farmer, don't get me wrong. You still got work to do, but you put the boxing world on notice a little bit. You understand? Everybody looking at you now like, you know what? Floyd gonna go out there and do X, Y, and Z. Floyd can do this. Floyd can do that. Right? You caught Tevin early in the first round. He couldn't recoup. Tevin felt like the ref should have let it go on a little bit, and the fight could have still been, the fight. But right now, Floyd's riding high off his W, as he should. We know his daddy go talk all the shit in the world. A lot of people call his daddy Auntie, right? I don't play the type of games. I call a man what his name is, and we're not going to sit up here and fake it like that man part of the LGBTQ community, because I don't know too much about the man to say he's part of it. I know the man been to the prison, and he taking his son, to be a top name in the sport of boxing. And I respect that. You dig what I'm saying? I respect that. But to put this man in the same category as Tank, Slow down, 'cause I can't take the heat. Slow down, baby. It's wicked in these streets. Slow. Y'all don't know nothing about that, man. I gotta hip y'all youngsters to this type of music. You dig? I'm talking about real music. But that's for another show. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis, bro. We seen the work he put in. We seen the cats he knocked out. We seen how he go about his business. We seen that he is, like I said, arguably the face of boxing outside of Canelo Alvarez. He is that killer, that gorilla from Baltimore that's fucking shit up. He's not bullshitting around. Floyd Schofield, he coming into the mix trying to make his name. But the kid ain't there yet to fuck with a Tank. He ain't there yet. You know? Tevin is my guy, and I fuck with Tevin a long way. If Tevin was to fight tomorrow, guess what? Mighty Bill be rooting for Tevin again. I'm not one of them fans that fuck with you while you up and then just jump off while you're down. Those are suckers. Those are cats that just want to ride the coattail. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm looking at Gervonta Tank Davis, and I know he's way better than Tevin Foreman right now. Way better than Tevin Foreman right now. Let's not get this shit twisted. Let's not get it fucked up and confused. You understand what I'm saying? We know at once upon a time, Tank and Tevin was going back and forth to where they supposed to fought. Y'all don't remember that, do y'all? Yeah, they supposed to fight on the Floyd Mayweather Conor McGregor undercard, and Tev turned it down because he said he wanted to make his own name and get a world title, and then come back and fight Tank the way he can have more leverage. But come on now. Y'all know Mighty B know all the tea. Y'all know I'm a boxing historian. Y'all know I don't forget nothing. Nothing at all. You feel me? That's how me and Tevin ended up becoming cool when he got shot in the hand. I let him know that he'll be a world champion in the future. But I also let him know that I got Tank knocking him out in the future if they was to ever fight. And my man's didn't get no attitude. He still befriended Mighty B, and we still cool to this day. Matter of fact, I might be attending Tevin Former wedding. You understand? But when it comes to Floyd Schofield, man, the kid got some talent. Can't take that away from him. I mean, he got some pop out there. Can't take that away from him because either you born with power or you're not. Either you're born with power or you're not. Even steroids can't help you really gain power, just help you fuck your brains up and shrink your balls, if you know what I'm talking about. You dig what I'm saying? But Floyd Schofield, he got some skills on him. He got some power. But he got to do more to be in the category of Gervonta Tank Davis. You dig? If they was to fight right now today, I got Tank knocking them out within 5 rounds. I say if they was to fight today, I got Tank knocking them out within 5 rounds because he's going to be there for Tank to hit. He's going to be there for Tank to hit. And we seen Floyd go down from somebody that's a lesser puncher than Tank. Yeah, y'all forgot about that. I'ma remind y'all. You dig? He went down with somebody that's not even on Gervonta Tank Davis level, not even the caliber of Tank. So we know what Tank can do to Floyd. So Floyd, keep on building your name up, man. Don't let nobody rush you into an ass whooping on. But if you can get that fight with Gervonta Tank Davis, I'm not telling you to turn it down. Go get your money on. What I say earlier, these young fighters chasing Tank because they want some of that what, family? Some of that money on. Right? They want to go on pay-per-view and put themselves in the same ring as Tank because they know, you fighting somebody that's a special individual and that he got a crazy fan base and that the world is going to be watching. So if you can go out there and hang like a Lamont Roach or like a young Pitbull Cruz, you can get some recognition off of it. Because, Lamont getting some recognition, Pitbull Cruz got some recognition, but it's what you do afterwards with that recognition. You dig what I'm saying? At the end of the day, y'all word-ass content creators, quit putting Floyd Schofield in the same category as Gervonta Tank Davis because it don't fit. It's not a good mix. You dig? He put himself as the number 1 guy at the WBA. Let's see where he can go from there. Let's see if he can get into the ring with a Gervonta Tank Davis and if he can get a fight. And if he do get a fight, it's going to be good night. Floyd Schofield. A lot of y'all talking about Floyd can knock out Tank. Stop it, you silly fool. At the end of the day, shouts out to the young man who out there did what he had to do against Tevin Foreman. Can't take nothing away from him, man. He's putting himself in a position to be a contender. Salute to him and his father. Keep grinding, keep shining, young man. Keep riding your road. Don't worry about what Mighty B say. I'm just talking my ish. You can prove me wrong. You can prove the world wrong. And if you do that, guess what? We got to shut the fuck up. But right now, I'm letting you know, I don't see it. You coming nowhere near Tank. You nowhere near can beat Tank. And I got your ass going to sleep if they ever make that fight happen. Ding, ding. Good night, Mr. Floyd. Shouts out to Tank. Can't wait to see you go out there and knock out Lamont Roach. Then continue to wake these motherfuckers up and let them know that you is that killer, that gorilla from Baltimore. And you don't take no shit. Straight like that. that, and might be on to the next.